Welcome to the speed dating mixer. We'll get you guys some wine and stuff too.
Yeah, I need a drink.
I know.
Today, basketball wives Evelyn and Shawnee try to get back in the game with speed dating. Real Housewife of Dallas, LeeAnne Locken, tells us how she really felt about that friend intervention.
Do you feel like you and Deandra could come together and be in the same place?
It's a lot of hurt, I'll be honest.
And friend of the show, Paige DeSorbo, is back to break it all down.
We're gonna have such a girls' night.
This is your reality check.
I'm genuinely like, ah!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Lyndsey Rodrigues, and this is Reality Check. Today, I am joined by friend of the show, Summer House's Paige DeSorbo. Paige, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
I mean, it's been a hot second since we've seen you. Did you have a hot girl summer?
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm ready to have a hot girl fall, too.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Just gonna carry it on in.
I'm with you on that one. Well, I'm excited to talk to you about basketball wives and speed dating in just a little bit, but first, we gotta do our top 5. At number 5, Bachelor Nation alum Amanda Stanton is sharing details about her September 2018 domestic violence arrest against her then-boyfriend, Bobby Jacobs. In her new book, Now Accepting Roses, Amanda recalled how she was in Vegas and was planning to spend some time with Bobby. However, things didn't go according to plan for the couple, as she explains that liquid courage got the best of her and she ended up hitting him with the hotel room phone. She says, I am still devastated by what happened that night. Now, Paige, on Summer House, you guys drink a lot.
Excessively.
Yeah, I mean, I've said many times that if I was going to go on a reality show, it'd be yours, so I could have my booze paid for the entire summer. But has liquid courage ever gone wrong for you or any of your castmates? Maybe not to that extent.
Never to that extent, but you definitely have some courage where you're going to say a few things that you would never say sober. So that definitely happens a lot.
Are we going to see that in the upcoming season of Summer House?
You never know if there even is a coming season.
That's
I
true.
don't know.
You're keeping us in the dark about this, and I'm mad. I'm mad. At number 4, Shay Mitchell is ready for her man to experience the pain of childbirth for himself. Preach! On her YouTube show, Almost Ready, the actress talks to boyfriend Matt Babel about him trying out a birth simulator. Now, this came after he told her that she didn't need an epidural as her body is genetically engineered to give birth. I mean, very dangerous that he said that right there, to which she responded, well, listen, next time, you can do this. So not only does the mum-to-be now want the item, but she's actually asked her followers where to find the most intense version for him to try. Living for this. Now, with all of the advances in science and technology, do you think there'll ever be a time when men can carry the babies for us like seahorses?
I think maybe. I don't think I'll be around for it, but I would love it. And to say no epidural, that's wild.
Well, I just think no uterus, no opinion.
Love that.
Thank you. Thank you. At number 3, Caitlin Carter is marking her newest milestone alongside rumored girlfriend Miley Cyrus. The Hills' New Beginnings star celebrated her 31st birthday on Wednesday and posted photos of herself and Miley to commemorate the event. So, Paige, we've seen them kissing in Italy, holding hands in LA, now celebrating Caitlin's birthday together.
Yeah.
Do we think they really are a couple, or are they just friends who have both experienced very similar traumatic things in recent times?
I think they are the perfect definition of couple goals. Like, would have never put them together, would have never thought about it, but I didn't know I needed it so much.
Yeah, okay.
I need them as a couple.
I mean, as long as they are happy and as long as Liam is on the market, I'm a happy girl.
Right?
At number 2, this is a sad one, unfortunately. Real Housewives of Orange County star Gina's estranged husband has reportedly been hit with 2 felony charges relating to his June arrest. On Wednesday, Matt was charged with domestic violence and false imprisonment of his wife. According to documents obtained by TMZ, Matt allegedly inflicted corporal injury resulting in a traumatic condition during the incident, which occurred on June 22nd. His initial arrest came just 2 days before Gina reportedly filed for a protective order against her husband. Paige, do you think we're going to see this play out on Real Housewives of Orange County? And, I mean, how do you think Gina's coping with all of this?
I feel so bad for her. Like, I feel like it's one thing after another, and she does seem so nice. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
They can't, like, get it together.
I know, and she just obviously revealed to Emily on an episode a couple of weeks ago that he was unfaithful, and then she found out that he was still with the woman he was unfaithful with.
And she was pulled over while she was driving, drinking. It was just, she has a lot.
A lot of stuff going on. So hopefully it all kind of smooths out very soon. And at number 1, So You Think You Can Dance star Billy Porter has got the whole world talking. The Broadway fixture made a name for himself last year with his incredible red carpet looks, even grabbing a spot on People's Best Dressed list of 2019. Now, we actually got a chance to catch up with him to talk about his now iconic style, and Porter tells people, as a man, I really want to make a different kind of statement and be transformative and political. He went on to credit underground ballroom culture for changing his perspective on his red carpet style, and he promises his Emmy Awards look will be show-stopping. Now, People will be live on site at the Emmys red carpet, so make sure you catch it on Twitter at People. Now, Paige, you have your own style segment on Instagram called Outfit Deeds. You're a fashion writer. You're all about it. So who are some of your style icons?
Oh my God, that is so hard. My favorite brand, I would say, like high-end brand would be Alice and Olivia.
Oh, yeah.
But like style icon, I love a classic like Audrey Hepburn timeless look.
I feel like you channel Audrey every time that you're here with like
love
the cute
that.
cigarette pants and like
I
the
try
hair.
and be like a Victoria Beckham, Audrey Hepburn mix.
Yeah, you're
Love
nailing
that.
it. Nailing it for sure.
You're my best friend.
Thank you. Well, also, who are you most looking forward to seeing at the Emmys?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough one too. I don't know, because the like red carpet stuff like that, I never plan to see someone, and I always love an outfit that I'm like not expecting. So I think like Jennifer Lawrence always looks really great. I don't know if she'll be at the Emmys, but I always love her looks.
Yeah, and obviously Billy Porter is going to bring it because he always does.
I would wear any of his outfits like to the grocery store. Like I
He's
just
an
love
icon.
them.
Love him. All right, well, let's talk about Basketball Wives, okay? Because at the top of last night's episode, Evelyn and Shawnee were questioning the direction of Cupid's arrow. Watch this.
People like us, we're not going to the club. I'm not going to do online dating because we'll be all over the blogs.
Well, where the hell are we finding them?
I mean, I've heard about these like matchmakers, but I don't know. That makes me nervous.
You know one of those?
So, Paige, I mean, Evelyn makes a point. It would be very difficult for them to go online and just date like normal people because they're not.
Right.
Do you think that their celebrity status is really hindering their ability to find new love?
I think it definitely does, because you never know what people's true intentions are, and like they're not gonna go on like Match.com or something and like just start swiping and like meeting people up. They really need to be set up. Like their friends need to get it together, set them up with a nice guy that they know.
Yep.
So.
Or maybe a crossover. Remember that show, Millionaire Matchmaker?
Yes.
What if there was like a crossover between Basketball, like a Bravo VH1?
Yeah. And they're gorgeous.
Stunning.
So they could get anyone they wanted.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
But also, I mean, from Shawnee's point of view, she was married to Shaq. Imagine dating Shaq's ex-wife.
No.
How would that be? You meet the kids, you meet him, you're like, hey,
He's like the ultimate, like you don't want to be the next guy after him.
No.
Shaq would just be like, okay,
right.
you're a joke.
But also for Shawnee, like, how do you go from being married to Shaq to being, to dating just like a civilian?
Right, civilian.
They're in a really tough spot.
Maybe she needs like a nice finance guy, and an accountant or something.
Oh, I don't know. I think she's too feisty for her. I come from a family of accountants. We're all pretty dull. Well, the ladies eventually wind up at a speed dating event, which was set up by Evelyn's matchmaker friend, Joe. Let's have a look at that.
I'm actually kind of curious, though. Like, who's in this room? Is it like some fine-ass men just all over the place?
So all the men, sit down in your seats. The guys are going to be shifting right every 3 minutes to the next chair. Guys, we're going to start our first 3 minutes right now.
Oh, here we go.
So do you think the ladies were thinking that they would actually leave there with some potential future partners, or were they just trying to have fun?
I feel like they were just trying to get their toes wet. Like, this is the dating scene. Let's go. Let's see. I don't think they expected to meet like Prince Charming.
Right.
But I've always wanted to go speed dating.
So you've never done it?
I've never done it, but I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the appealing thing about it is that you don't get stuck in boring conversation for too long, but I don't know, the whiplash of it all.
I feel like going out on a Friday night is like speed dating anyway.
Oh, could,
because
especially
you
in
just
New
like
York.
leave, go. Yeah.
Well, I know that you're in a happy relationship now, but what's one of your craziest dating stories?
Oh my gosh, that is so hard. Okay, crazy dating story, but it's like me. I did it to the person.
Oh God, what did you do, Paige? What did you do?
I was out to drinks with someone and like in the middle of it realized that I didn't want to be there anymore. So I made up a story that my friend broke up with her boyfriend and I had to leave because she was in tears.
Oh, you did the whole Charlotte from Sex and the City. Something bad happened?
Literally, that was
did
me.
that.
I was like, oh my God, I'm on my way. I was like, I'm so sorry, I have to go.
But it's also smart when you go on a date to tell your friend, like, call me at this time.
Yes.
If it's going well, I won't answer. And if it's going terribly, then
Yeah.
I'm going to pull that.
I was like, save me.
So, God, and people think that men are the problem. I don't know.
It was me.
We are going to take a very quick break, but when we come back, I'm going to show you my conversation with Real Housewife of Dallas, LeeAnne Locken. She's talking all about last night's season 4 premiere. Do not go anywhere.
And I do not want that burden anymore because it does nothing to serve me going forward.
No, it doesn't. It didn't do anything to serve you then.
Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Check. I'm very excited because I now have the lovely LeeAnne Locken from Real Housewives of Dallas on the line. LeeAnne, how are you, beautiful?
I am amazing.
It is so nice to meet you. And before we get into the season 4 premiere, nonetheless, of Real Housewives of Dallas, I have to say congratulations on your spectacular wedding to the love of your life, Rich. I know, look at that bling bling. That is incredible. The wedding looked just so enchanted and magical, and People magazine actually got the exclusive. Having said that, we're very excited to watch everything unfold this season. Were there any wedding highlights that the cameras may have missed?
Oh, I don't know what the cameras caught because I haven't seen it yet, but I can tell you that the day was, it's like God wrapped me in this bubble and just said, you get one perfect day, and today's that day, and it was my wedding.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Let's talk about the new kid in town. Her name is Carrie B. Let's have a look at her.
I met Carrie through a group of friends in Highland Park, and I really like her because she's fun. She doesn't really give a shit if somebody judges her or not. She's going to do whatever she wants to do.
So what was your first impression of Carrie? Because I want to know if your issues with Deandra affected your impression of Carrie, seeing as she is Deandra's friend.
I think my issues with Deandra did not affect my opinion of Carrie, but I think they affected Carrie's opinion of me.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then can you tell us a little bit about how the group dynamic has changed since he's joined to that end?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, she came in and she's a really fun girl, and she, you know, made a point to try to get along with everyone except for me. And she does. And I think that's great. And, you know, I think that it's very obvious to me that it was a pre-selected thought not to try to become friends with me, and that's fine. I can still be in a group with people. It's her not wanting to like me doesn't affect Stephanie or Cameron or Brandy, you know, from liking me or our own relationships.
Well, that's good to know. So everyone else can still remain objective and sort of above the drama. And well, we saw last night that Stephanie decided to try and play therapist, or at the very least peacemaker, by inviting the two of you over for a gathering. Let's watch that.
I thought we could all get together because I feel like you have a wedding coming up. Deandra is turning 50, and I feel like that's a big moment for her. Do you feel like you and Deandra could come together and be in the same place?
It's a lot of hurt, I'll be honest. I felt like I lost my family.
Were you happy that she sort of created this friend-to-vention, or were you a little bit annoyed about it?
No, I'll be honest with you. Stephanie is really become this beautiful flower that has grown on this show. And the fact that Deandra and I would have never taken the time to communicate, to make it a point to get together. And Stephanie, you know what? She took it upon herself, and she brought Brandy in so that we could see an example of a friendship that had bumps and gone astray and came back together. And I think they were trying to be a positive way to emulate what they would like to see for Deandra and I. And I'm grateful that Stephanie spoke up and did this. I 100%. I'm always about moving forward and connecting and finding a positive way. And I may not always be the brave enough person to take the first step, so I'm always happy that Stephanie did. And you know, Brandy has a lot to say in that intervention, and it was nice to be able to have two people there while the two of us were communicating, so that everyone understands what the problems are and if they can be fixed or not.
Yeah, well, what are some highlights and lowlights we can look forward to this season? Because the trailer looks very good.
Oh, the trailer's great. And by the way, I'm still debating if jail is worth it or not, because there are moments when I think I might look good in orange. Just saying.
You would look good in any color, but you're right, jail's not worth it.
Well, you get free showers. I don't know. You know, I'm sure someone would help me bathe. You know, but I think that this season, for the first time, you really get to see a lot of deep personal stories from each of us. And I think that's what I love the most, is getting to know each other through sharing our lives. And I think the audience is going to absolutely love watching it, because we have a lot of fun this year. I mean, a lot. We might have like the world's biggest dildo at my bachelorette party. I'm not sure. I was a little inebriated.
Okay.
But we have a lot of fun. We still fight. We still don't all see eye to eye. Not everybody understands each other.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we still come together as a group.
And that's why we love you guys. So very excited for season 4.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, it's off to a great start. Can't wait to see how the rest of the season unfolds. And, you know, LeeAnne, thank you so much for chatting with us about everything.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And congrats again on that wedding. I mean, my God, talk about goals. So I do hope the next
It was
time...
gorgeous. And the 12-foot cake was everything.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed my chat with LeeAnne. It was really fun catching up with her. And I think it's safe to say that this season of Housewives of Dallas is going to be a good one. Yes. All right, we're going to take another break. But when we come back, Paige and I are going to break down the best moments in reality TV from the week. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the show. I am still with Summer House's Paige DeSorbo. Now, Paige, I know that you are quite the reality TV junkie, which is why we love you and keep inviting you back to our couches. So right now, I would like for you to help me out by breaking down this week's best reality moments with Reality Bites.
Wait, what do you see, Days? Look. Woo-hoo. I trumped him up last time. I'm gonna trump him up this time. She's really good at dancing. She's a good little wiggle.
Oh, dude, whoa. You got some great rhomboids, dude, great traps.
This would be a grand moment. To tell you how I really feel about you.
So you came to make fun of me?
No, I can't even make fun of that stupid-ass app. That sound like it's got a joy while it's shut. I'm cold!
Don't get that close to me. This is us talking.
I did not even get close to you.
You just spit on my face, John.
I'm sorry, dude.
Whoa! Oh, you okay?
Right leg. Right. And left.
And left.
And left.
Left.
And right. Keep your knees kind of bent. Stay low.
You don't take this seriously at all.
Sorry, dude. Like, this is comical, dude.
You do this often.
It's a way to meet a lot of people.
You think you will leave here with numbers?
Maybe one.
Maybe if I play my cards right, you know?
'Cause I need you.
Hey. Okay, and done.
Well, Paige, lots of fun moments to choose from, but what were some of your favorites from the week?
Well, I love anything Housewives related. So, like, them dancing, I just was too good. I love Shawnee on her speed dating thing.
That laugh that she gave was the biggest no I've ever heard.
She's so good at throwing shade, but also being very nice about it.
That's true.
Is an admirable quality.
That's true. Now, are you a Bachelor in Paradise fan?
You know, I'm not really, because it's just so wild, but of course I watch it.
Okay.
But I don't love it.
All right. I do love it. I really do. I've become completely addicted. And so I just have to really quickly talk about John Paul Jones, because
crazy.
I thought he was like a Labrador puppy. Yeah. And the more that I see him and that maniacal laugh and just his behavior in general, I'm like straight up serial killer.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Like,
I'm like, I used to like you.
I know. It's really bizarre. Well, look, we've had our say as to what our favorite moments of the week were, but we also asked our audience what their favorite moment was. So why don't we check our Twitter question of the day to find out which reality bite you thought was the most unforgettable from the week. And with 69% of the votes, you chose Dean's return minus the mustache. What did you think of the mustache?
I didn't love it.
No?
No.
So you prefer him without?
Yes.
Here's a question for you. Do you think that Kaylin will leave Paradise with him?
Ooh. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think yes.
You think yes?
Yes. What do you think?
I also think that she will, and I think
Okay.
we all need to live in a van at least once in our lives.
Right.
You haven't lived until you've lived in a van. But here's the thing, if you were in her position and you had someone like Connor who is steadfast and sweet and very handsome and quite consistent, and he has a very cute dog.
Yes.
And you had Dean, who's sort of dangerous and has broken your heart on your birthday, but there's like that sexual chemistry there, who would you choose?
Okay, so the heart wants what the heart wants. You know what the safe bet is, but like there's part of you that has to try the bad boy thing.
Oh, yeah.
So like I don't hate it,
Okay.
but she knows what the right decision is.
Have you ever tried the bad boy thing?
Every day.
Every day? Wait, so was Yacht Guy, what was his name, Justin?
Justin.
Was Justin a bad guy?
Justin is the most perfect human. I was just with him last night. He's one of my best friends.
Okay.
We couldn't get it together like romantically, but like loved each other as humans.
Okay, but not a bad boy.
Well, no, he definitely was.
Okay. And now you're with your bestie. I think it's the
but
best
now
love
we're
story.
great friends.
Yay. All right, well, remember to check @People on Twitter for our question of the day at 11 a.m. That's Monday through Thursday that we post that. We always want to hear what you have to say, so make sure you check it out and get voting. Right now, we're going to take our very last break of the day, but when we come back, it is time to revisit the past with our daily moment from reality TV history. Do not go anywhere. Sadly, that is it for today's show, but I want to say a big thank you to Real Housewives of Dallas star LeeAnne Locken. And Paige, thank you for coming back to our show. It was so good to see you.
So good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Of course, come back anytime, and I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that there will be a new season of Summer House sometime soon.
You never know.
You got to tell us first if
I
it
will.
happens. That's
I
all I'm
will.
saying. Now, guys, remember to follow @People on Twitter to watch the newest Reality Check episode that streams Monday through Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, as always, we're going to say goodbye, but by leaving you with a reality moment from history that is sure to make you cringe and maybe get out some antibacterial wipes as well. I'm Lyndsey Rodrigues. Have a good one, you guys. I'll check you next week. Bye.
One of y'all get ready to get this clock. Will it be New York? Will it be Pumpkin?
In this 2006 episode of Flavor of Love, Flav decides to eliminate Pumpkin because he thinks she's there for the wrong reasons.
This is like your 6th reality TV show. I know you got love for me, but I think you're still here for more for TV.
But Pumpkin feels differently, arguing her rival New York is the one with the ulterior motives.
I am not here for
That's
reality
not
TV.
fair to me,
This is
baby.
the aspiring actor standing right in front of you.
Were you trying to address
me? Naturally, New York counters.
You look like a man and you need that facelift and get rid of the crow's feet.
The healthy debate quickly deteriorates.
Actually, I can slap the out of you because
Do it! Slap me,
Pumpkin's spit take is one of the great moments in reality history, and while we don't condone her use of loogies, we do love her passion for the game.
You know what? He needs to end up with that because right now, that's all I feel he deserves.